Hey, this time we are going to have a look at like terms and how we use them when it comes to algebra. So here's an equation, 3x plus 2y minus 3 equals 10x. So there are a number of terms in that equation. How many terms? Now the terms are the pieces that make up the equation. So one of the nice little tips and tricks I like to use is, as you go through an equation or an expression, just draw a little line to separate. Every time you see a plus or a minus sign, it's the start of a new term. So if I have a look here, I can see I've put a line here after the 3x, but before this plus sign. This one I've done in front of the minus sign. So wherever there's a plus or a minus, put the start of the term just right in front of that. Okay, so we're going to split it into pieces. So if I look at how many terms there are there, I've got a 3x, a plus 2y, a minus 3, and a 10x. There are in fact 4 terms in this equation. What about the word coefficient? Hopefully you can remember from previous work that the coefficient is the number in front of a pronumeral. So in this case, in front of the x, I've got a 3. In front of the y, I've got a plus 2. And there's no pronumeral here, so there's no coefficient. That one, in fact, we call a constant. There is no coefficient. And in this one, I've got a 10 in front of the x, so the coefficient of x here would be 10. So 3 plus 2 and 10 are the coefficients for those respective pronumerals. So terms that are what we call like terms, they have the same pronumerals and they have the same index. Let's look at some examples. Here I can see I've got an x here and I've got an x squared here. So the letters are the same. The pronumeral is the same, but they actually have a different index. This is x to the power of 1. We just don't write the 1 when it's there. So it's x to the power of 1. This is x to the power of 2. So I would say 2x and minus 3x squared, they are not like terms. Because remember we said like terms have to have pronumerals and the same index. Okay. They also may need to be rearranged. The pronumerals or the letters might be in different orders, but that doesn't matter. We can rearrange them. Here's an expression, and I can see this term, the 4abc, and the minus 2cba, are they like terms? Now they've got the same letters, they're just in different orders. And that's okay. I can go through, and what I should do, it's a good habit, is to put all the letters within a single term, so just within this term here, in alphabetical order. And when I do that, it looks like minus 2abc. And I can see the ABC there is the same as the ABC here. So yes, they are like terms. Now, like terms can be added and subtracted within an expression. So in this case, I've got like terms here. I've got a 4abc and minus 2abc. So when I do that, 4 of them, I take away 2 of them, I'm left with 2 of them. So I've simplified those pieces down to 2abc. But what about the plus 3y? Well, it's not a like term, so I don't do anything with it. I just keep it as it is. So I'm going to put it back into my expression. So this, what we started with, this 4abc plus 3y minus 2cba, I've simplified that down to here, 2abc plus 3y.